Hey y'all, so I am getting ready to sew a safe sugar glider or other small animal bedding pouch. You can also wear it in your bra or wherever you want to wear it. So if you want to stick around, that would be great. I am not very good at video editing. I am not very good at the voiceover, but just stick around and I'll show you what to do. So first off, I cut 8 by 17-inch pieces of fleece. I have 2. I folded them in half, and now I'm just sewing the outside of the fleece pouch on both sides, just down the bottom, obviously leaving an opening for your gliders and other animals to sleep. Of course, you want to get your extra thread cut off, and I'm just folding it down where the seams are, making a triangle and sewing over. This is to make boxed corners for your bottom. That way when your gliders or other animals are sleeping, they're not so tightly in the bottom. It leaves a little bit of room for them to sleep comfortably. And then I just cut the edge off. We don't need all the extra. Pretty simple. I'm going to do the same thing with the inside, the blue fleece. I'm going to do the same thing with the inside, only you'll see where I show you, I'm going to leave about 1 inch or 2 inches of a gap where I don't sew. You can put that anywhere on your pouch that you feel comfortable with. I just prefer for it to be at the top inside of the pouch, right there. That way, the gliders aren't trying to bother it or disturb it with it being in the bottom of the pouch, and it's just where I prefer. You can't really see it at the end, but just in case, that's just the easiest option for me. And then when we're done with that, we're going to do the boxed corners on the inside as well to match for the outside pouch. And this is all for one pouch. I'm going to end up putting the blue on the inside. And what you want to remember is right now you have your fleece pieces with the right side facing each other. And with fleece, there's kind of a right side. Sometimes the color of a certain pattern will be more vibrant on the right side, but you can use whatever right side you want. When I'm done with my box corners, I'm going to fold the inside piece of fleece the right way, where the seams are the inside. The outside piece of fleece, I'm going to leave it as is. You can see here where I'm just putting them together, getting my seams to match. That way I can prep for my loops. My loops are where my C-links are going to go, so I can hang the pouch in my glider's cage, on my bra straps, or anywhere you want. This is a custom order, so this is for someone. But I just make sure I count my layers and put it in the correct place. You want this loop to be the cut end out, because once you fold your pouch the correct way after sewing, you want your loops to be intact so that you can hang. So that's a very, very important detail. I usually put it on the seam because I like for my pouches to be uniform. When you don't put it on the seam, it's very easy to have one too far to the left or one too far to the right if you're just putting it on the back. So it also keeps your seams uniform, so that way when you have your pouch folded and ready to go, you don't look kind of off center with your outside inside seam. It just really helps. It's handy, and I think it just looks better and more professional. So now that we have the pouches sewn together, I'm just cutting off the extra thread, the extra part of the loops that we don't need. All of this is not going to be seen, but it's just better to, in my opinion, to remove all the extras. And then we're going to pull the inside color fleece out, and you should have 2 wrong looking pieces sewed together, okay? And I'm just checking, looking for any mistakes, any holes, which that one's intentional. Just kind of pulling it through that hole inside out. You want it to go from outside to right side. So you just pull it out. That's why we leave the hole about, I would say about 2 inches. That way you're not stressing it too much. You don't want to make it too small and then make it more difficult to make it inside out. And this is where the magic is. You have your loops, you want to check them, make sure that they are properly intact. You didn't, off center it. They look good to go. And I just kind of pull on it, look at my box corners, make sure there aren't any mistakes, any holes where there shouldn't be holes. And then we're almost done. I'm just gonna sew the end right here. Goodness, I can't talk. I'm not good at this voiceover thing. We're just gonna sew that closed. This is the only part of the pouch where seams are semi-visible. I give it a little massage. I cut it as close as I can. I give it a little massage because fleece is very fluffy. So you kind of just massage it out and it's like it's not even there. This is the safest way that you can make a glider pouch. So no little toes or fingernails get caught up. And just again, checking my seams, they look pretty even. My loops are pretty even. And I'm satisfied that this is a good pouch for one of my customers. And there you go. You see the boxed corners where it kind of stands up. Your gliders and other animals have room to lay comfortably. And if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. This is very nerve-wracking to me. So if you don't mind, share, like, comment, be nice, and check out exoticpetsupply.etsy.com. Thank you.